So I'm not 100% sure what happened at the end of the last video, but let me go ahead and show you how to do the actual Word video. So I'm going to use the Word Online just because I have a feeling most of you have that one. They're the same program. They work a little differently and things are sometimes in different places. So if you have the on computer one, which personally I like better, and you have a problem, just message me and I will tell you how to get around it. But in general, it's pretty close to the same. So once, like I said, you're in your tile, you went to Office 365, you went over here and selected Word, and we're going to create a new document. Okay, now, do you see how this one, it's like 3 different places? It would be really hard to type and put this stuff in this way. So the way we did this was we created a table, and it had 3 places for you to put information. So, if we go here to Word, we're going to go to Insert a Table, and we want it to be 3 because we had 3 places, and we only want it to be 1, so we just want it to be like that. Okay? So if you look at the sample, over here was the information. I gave you the information so that all you have to do is copy and paste. So it says create a letter, and this is the info. So start at Crooked River and go all the way to the number 1, and then we're going to right click on it and copy it. And then we're going to go to our document, and we're going to go in here, and we're going to right click, and we're going to paste it. Oh, okay, so the Word document, the online won't let you right click, so you have to use your keyboard. Oh, okay, didn't want that to happen. You have to use your keyboard, which is Control V. Okay, so now we have this, and it came in blue font, and it's kind of all over to the left hand side, and as you can see here, we had only the name in blue, and then everything else was in black, and it was centered. So to do that, what you have to do is you have to, first we're going to change let's see, first we'll make it all centered. So if we just select all of it, click, hold, and drag, and then we're going to go up here to where it says text alignment. So this one is if it would line up on the left, this one is center, this one is right, and this one they call justify. It goes from left to right. But for this we're going to use center. So now it looks a little better. So what the next thing we can do is we're going to take the address, and we are going to change it to black. And you see here it says font color. So we're going to go ahead and change this to black. And I'm going to put my cursor right in front of my 1 so that it's here. And I'm just organizing it. You can organize it whichever way you want it to be. This is just as long as it has the information, which is the name, the address, and the phone number. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight this part, and I think I'll make it a little bigger, maybe 14, and I'm going to make it bold, which means that it's just going to stand out a little bit more. But do you see how this all has like an extra space in between? So how you do that is if you select it all and you go up here, to the three dots, and then it'll say line spacing. And if you look down here at the end, it says remove space before paragraph. So now it makes them come a little bit closer together. Okay, so we have that. Now the second one, if you looked here, the second box is a logo. A logo is something that helps people know what it is even before they read or whatever. Think the arches of McDonald's. If you see those, you know that it's McDonald's, so they've done a really good job. So what we will do now is we're just going to go up here and we're going to add a tab, and we're going to put in Canoe Clip Art. And I'll go with black and white, but you don't have to. So then you get all of these. We're going to go up here to images. And you can see that this is the one that I have in there. So if you click on it once and then it comes up over here, what you do is you right click and you say copy image. And then you can go back over here to your document and you see this flashing line. It's called the cursor. Wherever that is where whatever you're going to do. If I was going to type, it would start typing there. If I needed to hit and make a space, whatever, for this I'm going to put a picture in. So make sure you have your cursor here. If you right click and hit paste, which I forgot again, so you have to hit Control V, and now you should have a picture here. If you click on it, you can make it bigger, smaller, whatever. So I'm going to make it about the same size as my text over here. But if you notice, it's over here to the left. It's not in the center of this box. So I have to do the same thing. I have to go up here to the alignment tab and hit center. And now we put it in this there. Okay, so then I'm going to click over here. And I'm going to hit enter a couple times. I'm going to put my name. And Adventure Specialist. Alright, so now we need to format this with our fonts and stuff. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in the middle. I'm going to make it bigger, maybe 14. Make it bold, and we'll make it blue. Alright, so we're getting there. So it's getting there. But as you can see the box. There's no box around this, right? You would never have known that it was a table unless I told you. So if we go back to our document, the way you have to get rid of it is if you click on the table, and it says table, and then it says editing. Okay, so we're in the table. And we're going to... So what we need to do is try to get these black lines away. So what you need to do is you need to go up to make sure table is selected. If not, if you just go here and select your table, this word table should come up. Once you have done that, you go to Table Styles, And see, they have pre-done ones that you could make them do if you wanted, but what we want to do is just clear all of the borders. So now if I click off of it, I have my letterhead. The last thing that the one that we have is it just has a line, just a blue line, just to break it off so that you can type underneath it. So what you need to do is you go to Insert, so that blue line would be, if it was on the desktop, it would be, you would insert a shape, but this is one of the differences that the online version does. So what we're going to do is we are going to go down here. You have to make sure you're underneath the table. We're going to change the size to maybe, let's go with 36 for right now. We're going to click bold, and then I want you to click blue, and then you're going to hold the shift key down and the dash key, which is to the right of the 0, and it is going to make a big blue line. Okay. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go to File, Save As, and we're going to download a copy. So we're taking it off the web and we're going to put it on your computer. So we want to download a copy, and then it should show up. I don't know exactly how everybody's is set up, but on my computer, it shows up down here on the bottom. You might need to go to the filing cabinet and go to downloads, and then you should be able to see it there also. But we're going to download this because this is what you are going to upload to your assignment. All right. The other thing is that you need to be saving this because you're going to upload all of these to OneDrive eventually. But that's not part of this week's assignment. This week's assignment is to get to Word, to do this letterhead and download it so you can upload it as your assignment 1. As always, if you have any questions, let me know.